Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in La Jolla. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, April 22nd. You'll be interested to know, today is Earth Day. Each year, communities worldwide celebrate Earth Day with peaceful gatherings, educational events, tree plantings, and joyful activities that honor our shared planet. It inspires caring actions, hopeful conversations, and lasting commitments to protect nature, support biodiversity, and foster a brighter, greener future for every generation. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Wednesday in La Jolla. This morning, it's looking 2+ feet with choppy conditions. Winds are sideshore at 6 miles per hour, holding steady until they shift onshore around noon, increasing to 15 miles per hour. Expect the waves to stay around 2 feet through the afternoon, with conditions remaining choppy. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m., with the 1 foot outgoing low tide, when the west-northwest swell is 2 feet at 12 seconds, and the sideshore wind is 6 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy in Scripps in La Jolla reads 67 degrees for the water temperature. Thursday offers clean conditions with waves at 2 to 3 feet, ideal for beginners. Friday sees similar size, but conditions become choppy in the afternoon as winds pick up to 12 miles per hour. Saturday remains at 2+ feet with choppy surf throughout, making it the least favorable day of the period. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and it feels like 61 degrees with 10 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:26 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:10. It looks like we're in for a partly sunny day with a high near 63 and a moderate northwest breeze around 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting up to 20. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 67. Tonight, expect patchy fog after 11 p.m., mostly cloudy skies with a low around 58 and light winds up to 15 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Thursday starts with patchy fog before 11 a.m., then becomes mostly sunny with a high near 65 and a southwest wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. A cool trend follows with highs slipping to the low 60s through Sunday and mostly cloudy nights in the upper 50s, with a slight chance of showers late Friday night and again Saturday into Saturday night. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, San Diego Gas and Electric announced it is expanding its super off-peak hours starting May 1st, which will now run on weekdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Overnight super off-peak hours will still be available on weekdays from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. and on weekends and holidays from 12 a.m. to 2 p.m. SDG&E encourages customers not on a pricing plan with super off-peak hours to explore options on the My Energy Center webpage. Chief Customer Officer Dana Golan stated, "This change gives customers more control, emphasizing the benefits of year-round super off-peak pricing for saving energy costs." Now on to sports. The San Antonio Spurs, a potential NBA title contender, are now in trouble after an injury to Victor Wembanyama and a fourth-quarter collapse in a Game 2 loss. Led by Scoot Henderson, who led all scorers with 31 points, the Portland Trail Blazers beat the Spurs 106-103, tying their first-round series at 1-1. San Antonio led by 14 points with less than 10 minutes remaining. But without Wembanyama, the Spurs allowed the Trailblazers to finish the game on a 27-10 run. Game 3 is Friday night in Portland, with Wembanyama's status uncertain. In local sports, the Padres stayed perfect against Colorado last night, blanking the Rockies 1-0 at Coors Field to extend their winning streak to 3. Randy Vasquez was outstanding on the mound, just 3 hits and 5 strikeouts over 7 innings. Adrian Morejon locked down the save. San Diego is now 4-0 against the Rockies this season and sitting 16-7 overall, riding their best stretch of the year at 9 wins in their last 10 games. Tonight they're back in Denver with Walker Buehler on the mound facing Tomoyuki Sugano, looking to push their advantage even further in Game 2 of the series. Meanwhile, San Diego FC heads to Houston tonight to face the Dynamo at Shell Energy Stadium with kickoff at 5:30. The expansion club sits 8th in the Western Conference at 3 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws. Houston is coming off a HUHD road win over Orlando, with midfielder Hector Herrera scoring the game winner last weekend, their first clean sheet of the season. Marcus Ingvartsen leads San Diego with 5 goals this year as the young club looks to climb the standings against a Dynamo team riding real momentum right now. In top news, Texas can enforce a state law requiring public schools to display posters of the 10 Commandments in classrooms, a federal appeals court ruled on Tuesday. A majority of the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled in favor of Texas officials, concluding that the law does not establish an official state religion. The ruling stated it does not tell churches or synagogues or mosques what to believe or how to worship or whom to employ as priests, rabbis, or imams. The court heard arguments in January after 16 families sued over the law, alleging it promotes one interpretation of Christianity over others. All 17 active judges on the court listened to the case, alongside a similar challenge in Louisiana. In business news, T-Mobile is limiting a long-time perk it has advertised for years, despite facing elevated customer losses. This move is part of a broader series of changes to its customer perks and benefits in recent months. Shortly after T-Mobile appointed Srini Gopalan as its chief executive officer in November last year, it began notifying customers about the end of its Jump on-demand program in December. This program allowed customers to upgrade their phones every 30 days. Additionally, it will start charging a monthly fee of $3 for its Apple TV on Us perk, which have been free since 2021. This change went into effect on January 1st. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 2.5% to about $78,000. Ethereum is up 3% to about $2,000. And XRP is up 1% to $1.45. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. SpaceX has announced an unusual arrangement to potentially acquire the automated programming platform Cursor for $60 billion, or pay a fee of $10 billion. This acquisition could enhance xAI's tools to compete with market leaders like Anthropic. A report revealed that Sergey Brin directed Google's Strike team to accelerate its agentic AI tools, while Sam Altman declared a code red at OpenAI last year. The New York Times reported on the possible deal, which SpaceX confirmed via Twitter. Musk values his combined companies at $1 trillion, with reports indicating Cursor was raising funds recently. And in entertainment news, everything we know about Bridgerton Season 5 so far. As viewers retire the Cinderella slippers, they can look forward to Season 5 of Bridgerton, following Francesca and Michaela's love story. Production started on March 24th, 2026, with cameras now rolling. Francesca's chance at second love is explored in the sixth book of Julia Quinn's best-selling series, When He Was Wicked. In the novel, Francesca finds new love with John's cousin, Michael Sterling, who inherits John's title as the new Earl of Kilmartin. Michaela was introduced at the end of Season 3 in a gender-bending move that showrunner Jess Brownell felt was natural. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American environmentalist and author, Edward Abbey. And he said, "Wilderness is not a luxury, but a necessity of the human spirit, and as vital to our lives as water and good bread." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in La Jolla.